we started having a conversation about how we could bring together many women's teams and leagues and sports organizations and use the resources that are already there in the stadium, in this really beautiful, perfectly functional stadium, by bringing the full force of all of these women's sports organizations together.
When I read Matthew's article about it being like the center for soccer and female sports, and how many male sports have been subsidized by our country for years and years and years, and female sports, there's been no purpose-built female stadium in the history of our country, it was really eye-opening to me. But let's make it more than just about sports. And that's when we started talking about bringing in like a strong retail core to make this a truly vibrant neighborhood where we can bring in services that residents in this neighborhood have needed for a long time.
We really want to keep lowering that barrier to entry to starting your own business. So if we can make these really small spaces with flexible leases, easy to read leases there, and then back it up even one more layer, what do those business owners need? They need education, they need support, and they need access to other mentors and other business owners to thrive. We are super excited for women's sports to be the anchor tenant is our brand hope. But as Abir mentioned, cultural events and art and concerts, those are all things that are additional revenue streams for the city, but also additional days that the ballpark can be used. And then we want the businesses around them to bring people even when the stadium isn't lit up, right? But we want this space to really be essentially a gathering space for this neighborhood and for Salt Lake.
If we run a rectangular sports field, which is big enough for rugby, which is a bigger field than a soccer field, which is a bigger field than a football and a lacrosse field, we can run that east to west and still have enough room in what is now right field in order to put in a regulation softball diamond, because baseball fields are huge. And so functionally, this stadium, the footprint that exists right now, is almost exactly the footprint we need to support all of these sports. And then the question is just one of scheduling.